Well, I'm headed back to Greenbrier today. Get some chores done because it's such a nice day and I couldn't see sitting around the condo. So I thought I'd turn the camera on, let you enjoy some of the fall colors and some of the beautiful weather that we're driving into. Sit back and enjoy. Here we are. Everything looks good. Nothing looks out of place. More and more leaves on the ground. Few and fewer leaves in the trees. Thankfully, they've blown off the driveway for the most part. Check the pump out. There's Mr. Squirrel. Still almost 50 pounds of pressure. Turn the pump on. Bathroom's open. Mirror that I broke, I need to measure that. Stopped by Lowe's today, but wasn't sure of the size. Flush the toilets. And the sinks. oak is getting some nice color. I think it's 67 right now, which for late October is not bad. So much color in some of these trees. Open up the south bathroom here. A few flies in here. Near the pump run. Open up the lodge. Well, the clock on the stove is not blinking, so they've had no power outages. Open up the pavilion door and go ahead and open up the screens. Everything's so dry, the doors are opening and closing very easily. That's the only one that sticks a little. This is the door I've got to replace. See down here, it's all rotted away. I've come down. I'm going to lacquer the eaves where I made repairs. I think I'm just going to lacquer the whole things. Maybe the lacquer will help persuade the carpenter bees not to try to make their home there. I haven't seen any geese in the last 2 visits, so I'm thinking of taking down the fences. The water is just so low. There's usually water back a few feet into here, and lately it's been all the way back. You can see that the water is down abnormally low. Usually the limestone that I put down there as a water break is usually just barely in the water, and now I would say it's down probably a foot to 8 inches. Look at all the leaves in the water. What a beautiful day. High clouds are starting to move in. They're predicting rain late tomorrow and into Wednesday, so I'm coming back down on Friday to turn the water system off. I was going to come down Thursday and do the eaves, but it usually takes me a couple days to recover after the physical labor. So what I'll do is set up a camera and probably out here and let you just sit underneath the tree and watch me and enjoy this beautiful weather. I'll set you back up on the northeast side here. I'm going to be back at it after a slight break. before I take on the north side fascia. Well, my break is over. Get back at it. This is just a short example of how windy it's been all day and the amount of leaves that are coming down. It is definitely fall. This isn't very exciting, but at least you get a view of some of the trees and the lake, and you can see what it looks like down here in the fall while I complete this side to get all the lacquering done on the fascia. I finished all the varnishing of the fascia. I probably should have done the portico, but I didn't think about it, and I'm not going to do it now. But next thing I want to do is take up the goose fence. I haven't seen any geese today. We were here last week and we didn't see any geese all day, so I think it's safe to take up the goose fence for right now, for the winter. Save it, put it in the portable storage, and save it for next year. Well, it didn't take long. I'm putting them in the portable shed. It looks so much nicer like that. That's why it could look all the time. We could get rid of those geese. So when they're here, they eat the yard, tear it up, they poop. We hardly had any black flies this year. When they're pooping here, we got black flies that are terrible. So I guess we keep putting it up until we can get rid of the geese. We'll go ahead and turn you off. I got one final job I want to do before I head home. We painted these floors, painted the door, painted the ceiling. And I want to put a bead of caulk between the outside wall and the floor. I painted over what was there before, and it wasn't very big, but do this to try to keep some of the insects and all out. So I'm going to do this and then that'll be it. Not very pretty. I'm not the best at this, but what I'm going to try is just whip my finger down a little bit and see if I can't just clean it up just a little bit. And that's as good as it's getting. And I could do the whole bathroom, but I am worn out completely. So I am going to call it quits, and I'll do a flyby on everything to show what we did, and then head home. Well, this is going to be a wrap on today's work. I am worn out from going up and down that ladder. I've already locked that door, so I'm not going to mess with it. But I fixed the toilet paper roll. It had broken, and I got a replacement. But the one end was too loose, and it wouldn't fit, so I had to take it off, tighten it up, put it back on, and I caulked around the walls. Lacquered the inside and outside of all the fascia boards, plus all the beams that are coming through. Connie had lacquered all the windowsills low, but you couldn't reach high, so I've lacquered all the high windowsills. I didn't even think about it until I turned around the corner, so when I came back, I redid them all. There's only two I'd missed, 2.5. But all the fascia is now down here. It is rotting out. That is just wood rot. And so I'm going to see if I can't get some 2x4. Well, that might be with 2x6. So I'm going to have to get a bunch of 2x6 of cedar and rebuild these window frames. The cedar won't rot like pine will, especially when the pine is at the end. I tried caulking some of these, but water gets in there. Screen door is only 3 years old. But all the tops of the windows have been lacquered. All the fascia has been lacquered. Now, I didn't do the portico. I should have done it, but I didn't even think about it until I already thrown away my brush and everything else, and I was too tired to do it anyway. I can guarantee you that's the last time I'll do lacquer. I just get too damn old for it. But I need to lock up the plastic shed. Get myself a good cold drink, lock the doors, turn off the pump, and I'm out of here. Till the next time, everybody take care of yourself.